Marcus Rivera had spent years scraping by after a brutal divorce. Ramen dinners, instant coffee that tasted like regret, every extra dollar funneled toward one goal: ditching gas stations forever. As a licensed electrician in Phoenix, he knew exactly how to make it happen legally. He bought a used 2019 Tesla Model 3, got all the permits, passed inspections, installed a proper Level 2 charger in his driveway with GFCI protection and everything up to code. The fresh, ozone smell of new connections and the crisp concrete fingerprints felt like freedom. Then Bethany Kline entered the picture like a storm in designer heels. Freshly divorced herself, but with a much cushier settlement. HOA president unopposed, luxury real estate agent, leased Lexus ES hybrid, corner mansion with magazine-perfect landscaping. The day after the charger went live, she clicked over in those expensive shoes and hit him with the line, "Marcus, I love the environmental consciousness in our community. It would be wonderful if eco-conscious neighbors could share resources." Translation: she wanted free charging for her hybrid, claiming it was community benefit or shared infrastructure, even though it was his private panel, his electricity, his everything. He politely explained the basics. Residential chargers aren't designed for sharing. Load calculations, safety protocols, no shared meter. Her predatory real estate smile flickered out. Suddenly, it was all aesthetic standards, architectural review, threats of fines. He did his homework that night. Arizona revised Statute 33 to 1816 protects EV charging stations from HOA interference, and their own covenants actually encouraged renewables. Bethany either didn't know or bet he wouldn't fight. The escalation was textbook Karen. Threatening letters demanding $200 for imaginary approvals, fake neighbor complaints about industrial equipment, a charger smaller than a mailbox, CCing the whole neighborhood like it was a block party invite, phony city reports that got laughed off. She even called the utility, claiming a hazard. Inspectors came, shook their heads. Textbook perfect. One told him straight, document everything. False reports aren't consequence-free. Marcus stayed calm, installed security cameras, smart move, posted neutral facts about EV laws on the neighborhood Facebook page. Neighbors started asking real questions. Installation costs, savings versus gas. Support trickled in from the Petersons, sweet elderly couple, and others. Bethany's real estate business was tanking, divorce payments piling up, credit cards maxed. She was drowning and using HOA power as a life raft. Things got petty. Subtle cable moving at night, loosened screws on the weather cover, hoping dust storms would accidentally wreck it. Cameras caught her creeping with a flashlight, tampering like she was disarming a bomb she didn't understand. He filed police reports for trespass and tampering. Officer noted her pattern of bogus calls. Neighborhood WhatsApp buzzed. People had seen her weird behavior elsewhere. Then Harold Peterson, the old-timer, shuffled over one evening with a manila envelope. His wife June worked at the HOA management company and had seen the books. $47,000 surplus hidden, while Bethany pushed fee hikes. She'd funneled thousands to her divorce lawyers via fake legal consultations, awarded inflated contracts to her associates. Embezzlement, plain and simple. Plus, the covenants explicitly promoted green tech. Bethany had been breaking her own rules while stealing. The neighborhood woke up. Harold ran for president. They built a coalition, private group chats, evidence spreadsheets, timelines, footage, positive proposals. Used the surplus for community solar, EV incentives. Bethany's harassment backfired. More people wanted chargers. She crossed into felony land. Wire cutters at 2 a.m., severing cables, live 240V exposed, could have killed someone. Cameras nailed her. Police, felony destruction, reckless en danger. Then, the paint stunt, pouring latex into the replacement charger at midnight, contaminating ports. Arrested red-handed, literally white-handed, violating restraining order. But the grand finale. Annual HOA meeting, packed house, news cameras. Bethany bursts in despite the order, rants about conspiracy. Officers tell her to leave. She storms to the parking lot, drags her Lexus to the gleaming replacement charger, screams it's dangerous, Jams the incompatible hybrid plug-in, overrides safeties. Mismatch plus force equals sparks, smoke, burning plastic smell. Her onboard systems fry, battery catches, maybe helped by lingering paint fumes. $60,000 Lexus becomes a bonfire in front of 47 stunned neighbors and rolling cameras. Fire department arrives. She gets hauled off for smoke inhalation, muttering about sabotage. Aftermath was glorious. She pleads guilty to multiple charges, pays restitution, $8,500+. Real estate license revoked, bankruptcy looms, moves away at a loss. Civil suit settles for $15,000. Enough for more community chargers and Marcus's kids' books. Harold takes over, dues drop 40%, renewables encouraged, neighborhood goes green, 7 EVs, solar installs, sustainable fair at block party. Property values up from actual progress, not imaginary rules. Marcus starts an EV consulting side hustle, gets calls from other HOA victims nationwide. The metallic taste of confrontation fades to satisfaction. Patience, documentation, and a little stubbornness beat petty tyrants every time. Your HOA dues aren't their piggy bank, and EV installs are protected in most states. What's your worst HOA horror story? Warning disclaimer. This is a fictionalized, over-the-top narrative inspired by common HOA tropes and Reddit-style revenge tales, crafted for entertainment. No real people, events, or vehicles were actually fried. Any resemblance is coincidental and probably hilarious.